Green flag, green flag.
Ooh. Alright, we looked out of that. Alright, I'm here in crew chief, so. We're on our own. Alright, made it through lap 1 without any damage. See how long it takes to catch up to the GTEs. I'm also curious to see if anybody tries to do the whole race on one set of tires. Not changing tires saves you about 11 seconds or so. Try to stay with these guys ahead. Without overdoing it on the tires. Ooh, he went very deep. I got too excited on the throttle. getting anything from crew chief through the headphones, so I don't need those anymore. LMP5. Don't want him to sneak up on us. He's got a decent gap to the car behind him, so he's not going to be fighting. Understeered a little bit. Alright, we're not getting left behind Smith. Pulled about half a second on us over a few laps, and then it kind of stalled, and he looks like he's catching P2. So hopefully they hold each other up. We're pulling away from the guy behind us. Once we catch up to the GTEs, then everything get out of whack. Depending on how long it takes, it might actually work out perfect with our first pit stop, where we'll pit right as we start catching the GTEs. Speaking of, oh no. That's not good. Alright, we're gonna see how the car feels. I don't want to have to take another pit stop. That's gonna add quite a bit of time to our first pit stop though. I'm just not convinced that if we pit now, we wouldn't have to do an extra pit stop at the end. Feels okay. A bit of looseness on center, but nothing worse really. I don't know how we lost it last lap. Apparently it's not affecting our lap time, because we're about even with our best, it looks like. Alright, 3 laps, and then we'll pit. I'm like terrified of that corner now. Yeah, I mean, it's worth a try to see if any of the recent updates have fixture issue too. So I think it was probably a week or two ago they did one. Unless you're meaning crew chief. It's not any different than it was before the last update for me. It's always been kind of slow, but nothing like when it first launched. When it first launched, the menu was atrocious. The only real issue I have with this game is just a VRAM leak where sometimes it'll cause a crash in between sessions, but other than that, it works pretty well. Alright, one more lap. Hit. Change fuel. Refuel. Fix damage. Let's see if we can't recover this a little bit. Oop. Alright, pretty much everybody's gonna be pitting now. Yes, I've been using more fuel because of aero damage. It looks like some people are going a whole extra lap. All right. Damage is going to add a lot of time, I think. 30 seconds. Ugh. Oh, man. I can't believe I did that. I don't know what went wrong. Car just stepped out in an area it normally doesn't. Yeah, I'd never played R-Factor 2 before this. I'd played it since on my brother's PC. And it feels pretty similar. But I just like the properly modeled hypercars in this game are super fun, and you can't get that anywhere else really, because iRacings don't do the hybrid model correctly. Alright, let's go. So next up we are gonna change tires. Yeah. In AMS2, the hypercars, they're not even scary to drive. I love AMS2 though. Don't get me wrong. It's been waiting for the 1.6 update for a long time. Ooh, good thing we saw that. So I hope AMS2, when it goes to LFM, at least has decently populated races, because you can get some of the most fun car class and track combos. Alright, we came out right into GTE traffic. We got P1 behind us in our class. I don't think I've done much, I don't think I've done GT3 since 1.5. I think I've just driven hypercars and just other random things for fun. Like more road car style cars. I imagine that he's having a pit behind us. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the historical tracks are really underrated. The like older Nürburgring was really fun. We got a 30-second deficit from damage that we gotta try to make up over the rest of this race. Place to pass here. Be able to pull that off. All right. So P7, 18 seconds ahead. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Hopefully we're gonna be knocking that down. Bit of clear track. Gained almost a second on P17 or P7. Whoa, the back wheel cut the grass there. That was not scary at all. I think we'll get P7 by the end of the race. P6 though. It's a big gap. Like maybe we can stretch these tires all race, but I think that would end well. Yeah, we got P7 down to 14 seconds. also reeling in P6, but like I said, I don't think it's going to be enough without any crashes. But still plenty of time left, we'll see. Alright, we need this tank of fuel to take us to where there's about 37 minutes left in the race. As long as we can do that, then we should have enough fuel. After one more stop after the next one. Alright, under 12 seconds for P7. We're getting fairly lucky with traffic as far as where we're running into them. It looks like that might change this coming lap. Yeah, I'm guessing that had something to do with how quickly we were catching, because right now we are definitely losing time to him. Although, he's still under 12 seconds, so... All right. I lost time there. P6 pulled a gap on us. Man, we lost like 2 seconds. felt unpleasant even through the wheel. These guys are fighting for the lead in GTE. So last place, I want to catch up to them. This is not the place. It's one I have to get by. Could have been a little more aggressive, but it's not worth the crash. Alright, so we're going to pit after this one. The special event stuff like this, the like longer weekly races or special events tend to be pretty clean. I'm also in, I think, the top split as far as driver ranking goes, but the daily, there are, you know, like hourly races, you see a lot more aggressive driving, we'll say, sometimes. But the longer events like this tend to be people more experienced that want to do, you know, more than a 20-minute race. And then, I mean, you do have with the hourly stuff, there's the beginner stuff where you only have to have a bronze driver rating, and then there's the intermediate where you have to have silver. So once you get up to silver, again, there's kind of a bump in, oh, I just realized I didn't pit like I was supposed to, shit. Alright, well, we are going to fuel save like crazy this lap. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. Completely forgot where the pit entrance was. Kept thinking it was where the old pit entrance used to be. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, the pit lane is pretty early in the lap, which helps. I forgot that. Oh no, it's not your fault, trust me. Honestly, if crew chief was working correctly, he would have reminded me to pit, so it's more LMU and Windows being weird and having crew chief not work through my audio. I don't know, are y'all able to hear crew chief or no? It might still be, OBS might still be capturing it for you guys. And honestly, we just made it through without having to do that much fuel saving, so we got an extra lap out of that stint on those tires. Like I said, I keep forgetting how early the pit lane is in the lap, so probably could have gone an extra lap in the first stint too. Because I saw, you know, 0.8 laps of fuel left. Was like, okay, less than a lap, but you pit before the whole long straight and then half of the next long straight. Alright, so they're doing tires. We'll see. Some people may be able to, or some people may be pitting this lap, going one more lap than I did, because I pit one lap early, stint one. Yeah, it took some bit of a learning curve for me, because I mainly play ACC. And they're similar in a lot of ways, but the way certain things are controlled is a little different. And then, yeah, I mean, a lot of these tracks I didn't know before ACC. You know, Sebring I've raced in, like Forza, iRacing, things like that, and the pit is in a different spot. And this game does what a lot of sims do, which is just not explain, you know, what a lot of the options do and rules and things like that, where you really just have to watch like YouTube guides. I think sims need to get a lot better about doing that, because I'm pretty experienced at sim racing, and even I had to keep looking up guides for things, and it feels like they could do more on the developer side. That's not a, you know, Le Mans Ultimate only thing either. That's most sims, I feel like. Yeah, you can use the 2023 hypercars and LMP2s. I don't know if there actually are any 2024 LMP2s. I don't think there are, but yeah, because I like to use the yellow Cadillac, which is only in the 2023 year. Yeah, and then technically this game you can do in VR. I don't think it's like officially a released feature, but there's essentially like a beta. Alright, we're up to P8. Lost quite a bit of time to Seoul. We're on new tires. Curious if we changed tires or not. Damn. I don't think either of them are really that competitive, to be honest. I'm probably not the best person to ask, but I don't think I really see that many online, whether that's they're not good or it's just, you know, more people know Porsche than Glickenhaus. Tires are struggling to stay warm now that it's dark outside. Alright, 27 minutes to catch Seoul. He did not change tires. We should catch him pretty quickly, but if he did, he's got that gap. It's probably going to be very close. We got clear track for a while. The next car's 15 seconds ahead. They are GTE, but it's still a nice gap. Gained over a second on Seoul that lap. Yeah, we're catching Seoul pretty quick. I think we'll have enough time. This clear air has been a blessing. 2 GTEs coming up. Yeah, Soul either had the worst time getting through traffic or he's still on the original tires. I think. Just seems like we're catching him a lot faster than we were before our pit. Another nice gap without traffic. Damn. What are they? Are they a set of Thrustmasters or Fanatec? I'm trying to think of what brands were around back then. Sport V2s. Oh, the V2s, damn. Brother had a set of V3s, but I've never tried the V2s. Oop, yellow flag. That looks like LMP2. That is a back marker though. The good news is you have a million good choices in pretty much every price category nowadays, as far as pedals go. Yeah, I'm using the Simagic P2000s, and my brother now has the Simagic P1000s. But I know, like, the new Moza ones are pretty good. You have, like, the VRS ones and tons of other ones. P1000. Yeah, I like the 2000s. They feel very similar. The brake I prefer on the P2000s a little bit. Now, I've obviously fiddled with mine you know, until I got it completely perfect. Whereas, you know, my brother had his the way he wanted it, and I tried to adjust it a little bit and got it close to the feeling of mine. But it feels like the P2000 might have a little more brake pedal travel. But again, he may have had, you know, preload set up a certain way or something where that caused it. But like the gas pedal, I think he had the hydraulic add-on for the gas pedal. Like that felt nearly identical. The P1000s are a lot more refined as far as when you want to add the haptic motors. Everything's kind of contained in the pedal plate, pedal base, whereas the P2000s just have wires going everywhere. And then the P2000s are supposed to have like a simulated clutch bite points on the clutch pedal, and it's a complete gimmick. It doesn't add anything to the feel at all. So I don't think you can go wrong with the P1000s. The one thing I'd say is they are pretty upright pedals, and you can change the angle of the pedal faces but not the pedal arms. So if your wheel deck or your pedal plate is always kind of, you know, sitting lower, closer to you and higher in the back, and you can't really get it at least flat, then I would stay away from the P1000s and P2000s. They're both very upright. So we got 2.7 laps, and I think I feel like we'd be able to do, whoops, more than 2 more laps. I feel like we'd be able to make it around. But I won't risk it. Now I'm curious, we got past Sol, so Sol's done his pit stop. Yeah, his is inverted, and yeah, I remember it feeling pretty good how it was. I would have to like have the 1000s here for a week and get used to them before I can do a really fair comparison. So let's see. If we can come out of the pits closer to Sol than when we went in, when he went in. Shit, I have it set to change tires. I gotta change that on the straight. No! I was overthinking that. Hello, Ferrari. I'd like to pass you, please. Alright, our last stop. Let's remember to actually pit this time. We probably don't need a full tank, but we're going to do it because we're going to be close enough. Oh, I think Soul's going to get us. When we drop out, he's going to be third. When they drop us down, we're going to be 13 seconds ahead of him. So how long does it take to get down the pit lane? Let me go! No, cold tires. Alright, we definitely cut up the Soul. I'm thinking we'll get one more spot back from the pits. Less than 12 minutes. Alright, P6 is in the pits. Uh-oh. Alright, so that was Hatfield. So we're up at P7. Okay, so Hatfield did not have to pit again, so that was a legitimate pass for position. We got 10 minutes to get Soul. And that's just catching him. Passing him is a whole nother thing. I think I started P6, so I think this will be after solo crash and having a fuel save one lap hardcore. Might still get back up to where we started. But Hatfield behind is kind of a wild card. I don't know what his pace is like. Can only hope he has damage from when he went off. Less than 3 seconds to Seoul now. Come on, come on. Alright, Haptic went in the pits, repair damage. Perfect. Yeah, we are going to have too much fuel, but... only about a lap or two, I think. Curious what his tire situation is. Did he change tires the last pit stop, and that's why when we came out of the pits, we were much closer to him than we were before? Is he on newer tires than we are? Didn't gain as much time that lap. Did he try to calculate fuel perfectly and he's going to have to fuel save at the end? So many things can happen. Or is he going to find pace out of nowhere and we're not even going to catch him? That's also an option. I don't like that option as much though. Second gear is a little slower there, but you get absolutely no wheel spin, which is nice. Alright, 5 minutes left. Ooh, this Corvette could really help or hurt us here. I think it's going to help us. He's going to have to go slow, and we're not. Alright, it begins. Oh, I wasn't sure if we were going to rear end him or not. We were right on the edge of locking up. I see my brake markers being that close to him. Keep him under pressure. Let's see if he snaps. Traction control put in on us there. Alright, we got at least 2 laps, maybe 3. Carried a lot of speed in, carried a lot of speed out. Now, we're the ones under pressure. Hopefully it's just one more lap after this one. Oh, a little deep. We are going to hit some GTEs this lap, I think. Depending on where. You might be able to catch back up. P1's right behind us, so we are going to have to do 2 more laps. Unless P1 passes us this next lap. These guys are not fighting for position, so I'm not worried about ruining a battle here. Oh, he's just letting me go, okay. It's an odd time to do that. Maybe he saw we were in a fight for position and figured he'd get out of the way. I think P1 slowed down. So he could just finish the race, so this should be the last lap then. Yeah, 4 extra laps of fuel. Man, if we didn't have 30 seconds of damage, I wonder if we would have been fighting for P4 and P5. But I'm gonna be happy finishing where we started after all that. Oh, it says 1 lap to go. Never mind. It said 1 lap to go before this lap started. Now it just looked like I was being an asshole to the guy behind by weaving. he may have had damage too. I mean, him and that one driver were fighting, and then came across the one guy spun off. So it's possible they came together, and Soul's been dealing with damage. But I mean, we were gaining on him the whole race pretty much until we had to fuel save that one lap. But I'm not even a little annoyed at the fuel saving, because it wasn't the difference between us gaining a position or not. We got Soul, and we definitely were not going to get P5. Lap 39, it really does not feel like we did that many. I love multi-class races, because when you're not fighting for a position, you still got traffic to maneuver around. It keeps things interesting. Alright, well. Despite a crash, despite not having crew chief working, and despite an unintentional fuel saving lap, we ended up back where we started. I think it was where we started. It doesn't let me look at, doesn't tell us how many positions you gained or lost in this page. But what was our fastest lap? 52.4. Yeah, so I mean, we probably could have fought for 5th if I didn't get in a crash, but you know, nobody ahead of us was slower than us where we should have finished ahead of them, so you happy with that? Go ahead and back out of here and we'll see. Sometimes the race results haven't been loading. We'll see if they show up here. Or the game may just crash right now. We'll see. You never know. My safety rating definitely went up though. It's now platinum. I think it was gold 3 before this. So yeah, driver rating went down, safety rating went up. But yeah, I don't know if it's gonna. Here it goes. Yeah, positions lost, no change. Okay. Expected me to qualify 6th, actual 6th. So why am I being punished? Why am I being punished for qualifying? I mean, I guess it's only 1%, but I qualified and finished where it thought I would, and they lowered my rank because of that. That's funny. Race contact with a movable ×2. All right, well. That was a solid race. I'm glad I ended up doing that because, like I said, the LFM race I was originally going to do just didn't have the sign-up numbers to justify doing it. People really don't like the GT2. I'm about to check it, though, and see if they ended up getting more at the last minute. No, only 15 drivers. Yeah, I think it's like, I think it depends on how many cars are on the grid, because it said if I qualified below or in the bottom half, so I was like 6 out of 10. I think it drops it if you're in the bottom half, even if it's where it thought you would be, which is kind of odd, but it's whatever. All right. So tomorrow, today's Friday, right? I took today off work. So yeah, today's Friday. That's the only reason I had a chance to do this race, which was nice. So tomorrow I'll be doing the other special event. Come on. Either around or at exactly the same time as this one was today. Yeah, WEC Weekly. I'll be in a hypercar at Fuji. I haven't decided which one I want to use yet. I've raced the Cadillac here before, and it felt good there. But I might try the Toyota or the Alpine. We'll see. The Toyota I'd used at Le Mans, it was like by far the easiest car to drive. It's just real smooth. The Cadillac was sketchy at Le Mans, but I tend to like it everywhere else I drive it, so I might stick with the Cadillac. The yellow Cadillac, but we'll see. What is this one? I don't think there's any special rules here. Yeah, no damage multiplier, tire wear multiplier, fuel multiplier, or anything like that. So it'll just be hypercars and GTEs, 90 minutes. So I'll need to do practice in the morning just to see how much a tank of fuel can get us and figure that out. And that's a track where your front lefts get absolutely destroyed. So we'll see. I might have to fool around with a hard tire. I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, what time? See, that's the one that starts tonight. I want to say, let me actually pull up Discord. So it has a schedule in there. Ultimate on this says, all right. So it is. It'll be 1 hour earlier than this one was. So it'll be 1 p.m. Eastern US time, 5 p.m. UTC is when the session I'll be doing starts. So yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow, and then I'll be back with some GT4 on ACC Sunday afternoon, Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, which would be 7 p.m. UTC, right before the F1 race. But yeah, that is gonna do it for me today. I appreciate you guys hopping in and out of the chats during the race. Hopefully, somewhat entertaining. Thankfully, we had the down to the wire battle at the end to make it interesting at the end. But hopefully, I don't crash myself out of tomorrow's race. But yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day or evening, and I will hopefully catch you on the next one. Peace.